One of the main takeaways of Proteinaholic is if you're eating a whole food, plant-based diet, you don't have to worry about protein. You don't have to count grams of protein. You don't have to include special high protein foods. Just eat the rainbow, eat a variety of starches, vegetables, fruits, seeds, nuts, etc., and you'll be fine. That said, most of us still need a little bit of reassurance, especially at the beginning, that we're getting enough protein. So here is a dish that will help you put your mind at ease. It comes from a wonderful book, Dreena Burton's Plant-Powered Families, on page 77. First thing you do, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 200 Celsius. It only calls for 4 ingredients: 2 cans of chickpeas, maple syrup, balsamic vinegar, and tamari or Bragg's amino acid or soy sauce or coconut aminos, something essentially like soy sauce to give it a salty umami taste as well. So the recipe itself couldn't be simpler. Open the cans, drain out most of the liquid. You can just use the lid holding it there to drain it out, and then pour it into the bowl. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar and 1.5 tablespoons each of the tamari or liquid aminos and the maple syrup. Mix it up with a spoon, and then you're going to put it on a baking sheet. Now, if you want to really resent this recipe, put it directly on the baking sheet and then put it in the oven, and then you'll end up with a crusty, sticky mess. Instead of that, I recommend using parchment paper. So you can just take the roll of parchment paper, open it up, roll it out over your tray, cut, place the chickpeas on the parchment paper and the tray, and then trim off the edges. Then take the tray, put it in the oven for about 25 minutes total, 20-25 minutes. Keep an eye on it, and every 5 or 10 minutes give it a little stir with the wooden spoon to make sure that all the surfaces of the chickpeas get heated equally and none of them are just sort of sitting in the marinade the entire time. Then when you're done, take it out, and here is what it looks like. They're sweet, they're savory, they're crunchy, they're delicious. You can serve them hot right out of the oven as a side dish, or you can let them cool and just eat them as snacks throughout the day. They're also great in school lunches. And if you make the entire dish and separate it into 4 servings, each serving has almost 11 grams of protein. So that's about 1/4 of your daily requirement for a woman, about 1/5 of your daily requirement for a man. And remember, those numbers, the RDAs, are already inflated. So if you just made a batch of this and ate it all day and ate nothing else, you'd already probably be getting very close to your total protein requirements. So that's it. Get cooking.